Hello, this is Eternally Erica. This is a Pisces monthly update. So let's see what is going on for Pisces. We are currently in Pisces season, so happy birthday, Pisces. All right, we have Wheel of Fortune reversed, and we have Ace of Wands. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune is Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. So you may have dealt with some sort of like karmic cycle involving one of those signs. Sex could have been a big thing going on there. You may have had a lot of passionate energy towards this situation, or you're going to be entering a very sexy month. So let's see what else comes out. Okay, Emperor. So that is Aries energy. All right, so you're going to be stepping into a very stable, like masculine energy, or you're going to be finding someone in a divine masculine energy in this next month. Eight of Swords reversed. So this is a energy of someone who does a lot of like blaming, victimizing themselves, but you're getting out of the victim mindset. Okay, Four of Pentacles. You may be dealing with somebody who's very greedy, or in the past, maybe you've been very greedy. Maybe you were someone who focused on like having your cake and eating it too in the past, but you're stepping into a healthier mindset in this upcoming month. Queen of Swords reversed. Make sure you're using your logic here about a situation. Set boundaries when necessary. Maybe you have a bit of a people pleaser mindset, and it's going to be very important for you to use your discernment and realize who's actually here for you and who's not. But you are going to be celebrating with Six of Wands. So this is like a homecoming celebratory energy. Maybe you're going to be meeting up with somebody you knew from your past. And again, Wands. So there's a lot of passion coming out in this upcoming. Oop, we have Seven of Swords. So someone is going to be deceptive. Be careful with that. Be careful with that. All right, if you're noticing signs of someone coming in just for a good time and not for a long time, they may be just like telling you what you want to hear. King of Cups. So this is an emotional, loving, masculine energy coming through here. Water sign energy as well. All right, let's clarify the Seven of Swords. Who's going to be sneaky here? Nine of Wands reverse. This is you may be dealing with somebody who's like a wounded warrior spirit, but they're exiting that energy. You may come across somebody who has a lot of like wounds from the past. They may feed you a sob story to try to swindle you. This person may come in telling you that they have, all these wounds from the past that keep them from wanting to commit or whatnot. I don't know. And they're really looking just for sex. So be aware of that. Oh my gosh, we have the Empress. So we have the Emperor and the Empress coming out. You are going to be meeting a divine counterpart. Just use your discernment on who that may be, because you may have more than one option going on here. 10 of Swords reversed. You may have a harsh cutoff with somebody, or this is like a new beginning after like a harsh ending. So, okay, it looks like you're going to be meeting this person, because that came out right as I was saying, you know, use your discernment. So after you end something with this deceptive person, it looks like your counterpart's going to come through. You have to work on your confidence, though. This is Leo energy, so this is Queen of Wands reversed. You're in a, you know, a lull when it comes to your confidence. So boost your self-confidence. You know, work on yourself here. Get out of the victim mindset. And hopefully you'll be able to figure out who this deceptive person is, because you have an Emperor coming through for you. You're going to have a reciprocal connection with the Six of Pentacles. So you're going to be giving as much as receiving, and maybe you have dreams of owning chickens and having a farm, being like a homesteader. That could be something that you want, but you're going to be gaining balance with Libra energy coming out. So Libra season could end up being significant for you. Two of Pentacles is, again, yin and yang energy. Weighing your options. You have two choices here. Okay, also this deceptive person you may be an option for them. So this person may be, the deception could be that somebody is deceiving you about having other options. King of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. This is also a very strong, financially stable masculine coming in. Knight of Cups. Somebody is heavily admiring you from afar right now. So somebody may be watching your social media. Somebody may be highly attracted to you. They just may have to build their confidence. This also could be their energy. They may just not have built up their confidence to come forward and confess yet. Wow. Ace of Cups. This is going to be a full emotional wish fulfillment for you. It's going to be like divine intervention coming through. So you're going to have, wow. So once you've cleared your energy of this deception and the victim mentality, getting rid of anyone who is just being greedy with your energy, and you will find a true balanced partnership. Page of Cups. So someone you're dealing with may have a child that is a water sign. Or you may have known this person from childhood. But this is also a messenger, so somebody may be awaiting to send you an emotional message. Okay. So yeah, somebody is admiring you. They want to... Actually, that could be the deception too. Maybe somebody is just being deceptive with not confessing that they actually are in love with you. That too actually could be the deception. It doesn't have to be so negative. It could be somebody maybe weighing the odds, like the options of should they confess their feelings for you or should they not? You know, somebody may not be able to feel out if you feel the same way about them as they feel about you. So if you have somebody that you are dealing with and you think that could be about you, maybe make it a little more known that you're interested in more with them, so they feel comfortable to tell you how they feel. You know, don't go berserk. You know, don't be like saying that you're in love with someone on a first date or something, but you know, within reason. If you've been dealing with somebody for a long time, you've known them for a long time, and you feel that the relationship may go somewhere, talking about your feelings may be a good idea. Wave of emotions. So this is going to be a lot of emotions, a lot of water sign energy coming out here for Pisces, which is also a water sign. So yeah, you may be having a very emotional conversation. Okay, it's your time and desperate. Maybe somebody doesn't want to look desperate, so that's why they're holding back. So okay. But it does look like somebody's going to give you, somebody may have to just take the leap of confessing. They're going to be just overwhelmed with emotions and it's all just going to come flooding out. But yeah, they may have been holding back because they didn't want to look desperate. Overthinking. They may be overthinking how you'd receive the message. Glow up. Maybe you are currently in a glow up era and they're noticing and they want to lock it down. All right, so I'm going to pull a crystal wisdom here. Fluorite. We have find clarity and focus. Let your mind be clear and sharp. So don't overthink this. Don't overthink this. You have to have a clear mind. Now we're going to pull herbal wisdom. Okay, we have St. John's wort. Just let the sun shine in, banish shadows, and invite light. And then we also got hyssop. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, sorry. Purify your intentions, align your goals with your heart's desires. All right, I'm gonna now pull a rune. So let's see for Pisces what comes out here. Ooh. We got this. Flow, water, sea, a fertility source, the healing power of renewal, life energy and organic growth, imagination and psychic matters, dreams, fantasies, mysterious and unknown, the hidden. All right, so you may be getting very fertile in your Empress energy. Organic growth. I did mention that maybe somebody is leaning towards getting like some sort of farmland or, you know, having your own, maybe you want to grow your own vegetables, your own crops, have farm animals, chickens, etc. So maybe that's something that's been weighing heavy on your mind lately and that could be your message. But I'm going to pull an animal spirit. So let's see what comes out. We got two. Okay, the owl reversed and the hawk. So let's see what is going on over there. Okay, abundance, clairvoyant, treasures. And that rune just said, like, psychic gifts. So being clairvoyant is having psychic dreams, psychic abilities. However, it is reversed. So this would be money quarrels and scarcity coming out as well. So you may be tapping into psychic gifts and stuff, but there's some sort of arguments that may go on over money Or maybe you just have like a scarcity mindset and you have to get out of that. Maybe you grew up without having a lot of money and that's something that's always in the back of your mind. So the hawk is watchful, all-seeing, messenger of divinity. So you got multiple confirmations here that you do have a divine gift. You very well may be a seer because it says sees clearly and intuitive. So you may be very intuitive. So now may be the good time to tap into your abilities, because to have 3 cards that came out and said that, that's a pretty strong message coming through here. So let's pull a frog affirmation. It's never too late to start over. All right. We did have the it's your time, you know, so maybe you have been feeling like your clock is ticking, but it's not too late. I'm going to pull some zodiac charms and initial charms to give you further confirmation this is your story. This can give you sun, moon, or rising signs, or a time period where something may shift in your connection. We have Libra, the letters L, S, Q, T, and C. Bye. I hope this helped.